Hi, good morning. Welcome to a new edition of our program Entrevistando, Ando. Today, I will share you an interview with Miss Cynthia so we can know her a little bit more. Hi, Miss Cynthia.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. How are you guys doing?
I am
I'm
fine, thank you.
I'm glad to hear that.
So,
um
like, first question, how has your life been changed in this pandemic? Like, habits or hobbies?
Well, evidently our lives have changed a lot. Personally, my life changed a lot, like extremely, because I dedicate my life to be inside of a classroom, to go to a school, to have a schedule, to wake up early. And it changed from my work, it changed from my habits in being home. I didn't used to spend so much time at home. I used to go to work. After work, I would come to my home. After my home, I would make my cooking and then go to another school. And after the school, I would go to an activity that I do, personal activity that I do, and then I would go to the gym. And so my time was very, very small at home. Um,
so you
it
had two jobs, miss. Did you have two jobs?
Before I used to have two jobs. Now with the situation, the other school, their students average did lower down. So obviously that didn't help as much for the teachers. But I think Jesus that I still have my work here in GUM, which I love, but it did change, obviously.
Yes.
And it's like more hard or you feel like comfort with it?
Um, I do feel it has been something that I had to adapt to because being a teacher is not about sitting down. Like that's
Yeah.
something that has caused me difficulty to be sitting down so many hours in front of a computer. But the love that I have or the passion that I have for what I do has made me adapt to the changes and be happy at the end of the day with it.
Okay.
Yes, that's good news.
So you prefer like in how I can say be in a classroom with people that
Uh-huh.
online classes.
Yes, 100%.
Okay. And what activities like you do at home, like hobbies or things you improve?
What activities have I improved at home? Or what activities do I do? Well, I spend most of my time um, working, honestly. I think that's the time that I spend more on. But I also have learned to cook a little bit more now that I am home. It has gave me the ability to spend like more quality time by myself. Like
Yeah.
I didn't realize how important it is to also be by yourself, to meditate, to do, as I mentioned, the gym closed, so I had to find a way to exercise at home. It has been a little difficult, but these are the activities that I have been doing. Watching maybe TV. I used to honestly, I didn't used to watch as much TV. Now I spend a little bit more of my time. I love watching movies. This
What
helps
kind
me.
of movies?
What kind of movies? Comedy. My favorite type of movies are comedy, or movies that leave us like a message. But
Okay.
other than that, those are basically the activities that I have
So you
done.
can say you have more free time for yourself.
Well, forcefully, yes, I really didn't have a choice. But yes, I have tried to do the best that I can at home without
Mm,
having to suffer as much.
Yeah, that's good.
okay. And have you proposed like doing something in a specific in your home? like
Mm,
being better in something or something like that?
how I propose to do something better? I have made changes in my home. For example, like the furniture,
Oh
like I
yes.
have made so I don't feel like if I'm in the same place all the time.
Oh.
I do make these changes constantly, from my furniture, from my bedroom, like upside down. Like I try to make these changes, but that has helped me also to not feel like in a zone of comfort all the time and not look at my home like the place that instead of resting feel it like if it's my office or if it's my work all the time. So
Mm.
I've tried to separate, I try to adapt an office, a place where I can work and feel like that's my place to work. And then after that, like the rest of the home is for me and for my husband.
Okay, so you feel like comfort in your home.
Yes, I have found a way to feel comfortable. At the end of the day, I think the most important thing is to have health at this point,
Yes.
uh, to have our family in also healthy, to have a job. I've tried to put my priorities so I don't lose that importance of life. At the end of the
Mm.
day, I think I consider that's what's most important.
And has the pandemic changed the way you see things, or your opinion view of how things were before?
I think it has, and I think everybody's point of view has changed from now. If when we go back, we don't make a change in our lives and value a little bit more, then we haven't learned anything. But I think personally, I have learned to value maybe a little bit more everything that I have. Simply going out to a mall, going out to eat into a restaurant, going things that you used to do like you can do anytime, any day. Then now it's restricted with a certain amount of people. I mean, obviously, this has changed our lives, and it will be something that will be in history. I think that how we were motivated and how we had to go through this. But I do feel that I am growing as a person and being more mature about it and valuing more what I have.
Yes, it's like you have more conscious that, like you were saying, things you used to do like normally, now you really appreciate it or want to do it, like going to a mall.
Yeah.
And yes, it's a strange. And about school, how have you feel like online classes and that?
Um, well, we as teachers weren't taught to give online classes specifically. We had to learn also how to make it work, how to bring your students' attention. Personally, I think that it's all about attitude. When you transmit this to your students, even if you don't feel good, even if you're having a bad day, what has helped me and on my online classes is to maintain a good attitude, even if things are bad, because you transmit this. Even if you're not physically with the person, it's like a daily based thing when you're talking to somebody and then all of a sudden it's all negativity. At the end of the day you feel like you're angry and you don't understand why. Like it's I think my online classes I have tried, my passion for English has been for a long time that I have adapted to all of the changes during my life as a teacher. Online classes has been a new experience for me. I had never done it before, but I have learned how to do it. I'm still working on it because obviously we're not perfect and we still have a lot of things to work on. But it has helped me also to learn more, to open my mind a little bit more, and to find strategies to have my students' attention in learning English process.
Yes, I think that having good attitude is like so important because as you were saying, it's like you transmit to the other people like how can I say it? Like they want to learn or like they want to work because it's not like boring and like the all day activities. So yes, I think that is like one of the most important things. Because if you're in a class like speaking normally and like boring, students will not like care about the class or something like that.
Yeah.
So okay, have you think about one thing like school can change in this in general, like what thing does school needs to change by your point of view?
Well, I think many changes would have to be done for us to go back. Obviously, our health is the most important thing, and I think Boom is doing it good. I think they are trying very hard for us to have a normal or daily basis life, but um, I think that our security is the most important thing, our health. And obviously, this is something that the schools, not only GUM, but in general, have to work. I think it's all about discipline. When you have discipline and you do what you are told to do, it doesn't make it so difficult for the school or for the students or teachers. For example, something so simple, wear a mask, put on your gel, take care of your distance, all of these security measures that need to be done. Obviously, it's going to change. It's not going to be the same going back to school or having to adapt. But I think little by little, we can do it. We can make it come and get to the point where we can go and do exactly what we used to do before. And as you mentioned, value it once we go back.
Yes. Okay. So thank you a lot. I think that is all. Or yeah, we don't have like so many questions after that. So thank you for being here in this interview.
No, thank you for considering me as a participant for you guys. I'm here for whatever you need, and I highly appreciate your time also. I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss. You too. Bye.